Ever felt like you're talking to a woman, but you're just not getting through? You're listening to her words, but something feels off. That's because you're missing the real conversation. Women often communicate far more with their silent signals than with their spoken words. These are subtle, almost invisible cues that she can't even control, and they reveal her true feelings with startling accuracy. Once you learn to decode them, her psychology becomes crystal clear. So let's stop guessing and start understanding. Here are the 6 silent signals that will let you read a woman's mind instantly. The first and most powerful silent signal is her eye movement. It's not just about whether she looks at you. It's about how she looks at you, when she looks away, and when she holds your gaze. This is the window to what's really going on inside her head. Think about it. When you're deeply engaged in a conversation, where are your eyes? They're locked onto the other person. It's the same for her. If she keeps making eye contact with you, breaking it for a moment and then looking back again, she's mentally present. She's genuinely interested in you and what you have to say. Her focus is on the connection happening between you two. But what if her eyes are all over the place? If she's constantly looking around the room, checking her phone, or her gaze just seems to drift away, her attention is elsewhere. It doesn't necessarily mean she dislikes you, but it's a clear signal that her mind isn't in the conversation. She could be distracted, bored, or anxious to leave. So stop focusing on the polite nods and start watching her eyes. If her gaze is steady and recurring, you have her full attention. If it's wandering, her mind is wandering too. That's your cue to either change the topic, inject some energy, or recognize that this just isn't the right moment. The eyes tell the first chapter of the story. The second silent signal is her body orientation. This one is so simple, yet so many people miss it. It's not about grand gestures. It's about the subtle direction her body is pointing. When a woman feels comfortable and open with you, her body will naturally turn towards you. It might be her feet, her hips, or her shoulders. Even a slight turn in your direction is a green light. It's an unconscious way of saying, I'm with you. I'm open to this interaction. It shows she feels safe and engaged in your presence. On the other hand, if her body is angled away from you, that's a silent barrier. Pay close attention to her feet. They often point where the mind wants to go. If her feet or her entire body are oriented towards the door or another person, she's emotionally closed off or ready to exit the conversation. She might still be talking to you, smiling and nodding, but her body is telling you the real story. She feels a disconnect. She might be feeling uncomfortable, defensive, or simply uninterested. Her words might say, I'm fine, but her body orientation screams, I want to leave. This is a powerful cue. When her body aligns with yours, her mind is likely aligned as well. When it points away, you've lost the connection. Now, for the third signal, and this is where it gets fascinating, micro-expressions. These are tiny, involuntary emotional reactions that flash across her face in less than a second. They are almost impossible to fake and even harder to hide. A fleeting, genuine smile when you say something she likes. A quick flash of irritation when you accidentally touch a nerve. A hint of confusion that crosses her brow before she has a chance to compose herself. These are the raw, unfiltered truths of her emotional state. Unlike a polite, social smile that only involves the mouth, a genuine micro-expression of joy will involve the eyes crinkling. This is a real glimpse into her attraction or trust. Similarly, a momentary tightening of the lips or a slight furrow of the brow can reveal hidden discomfort or disagreement, even if her words are completely agreeable. Learning to spot these is like having a superpower. You have to be present and observant. Don't just listen to her words. Watch her face for these split-second emotional tells. They are the truest indicator of how she feels in that exact moment, before her conscious mind has a chance to filter it. Spotting these gives you an incredible advantage in understanding her true emotional landscape. The fourth silent signal is one you can feel. Her energy shifts. Energy never lies. You can sense it when you walk into a room, and you can definitely sense it in a one-on-one conversation. When a woman is genuinely interested and engaged with you, her energy level will often rise to meet yours, or even surpass it. Suddenly she becomes more lively. Her voice might soften or become more animated. Her responses get quicker, and she starts asking you questions in return. This is her energy flowing towards you. She's investing her emotional and mental resources into the interaction. Conversely, if her energy is low, it's a glaring red flag. Monotonous replies, short, one-word answers, and a general lack of enthusiasm are clear signs that she's not feeling it. It's like a battery draining. Even if she's being polite, her low energy tells you that she is not invested. She might be tired, or she might simply not be interested in you. The key is to notice the shift. Did her energy pick up when you started talking, or did it flatline? Don't be fooled by polite words. Trust the vibe. If her energy for you is low, no amount of talking will change that. Her energetic response is the unfiltered truth of her interest. Let's move on to the fifth signal, physical distance. Proxemics, the study of personal space, is a huge part of nonverbal communication. The amount of space a woman maintains between you and her speaks volumes about her comfort and trust levels. If she naturally comes closer to you as you talk, closing the gap, that's an incredibly positive sign. It shows she feels comfortable, she trusts you, and she wants to build a closer connection. She's subconsciously breaking down the physical barrier because the emotional barrier is already gone. But what if she maintains a noticeable distance? Or worse, what if she subtly moves back when you move closer? This is a clear boundary. Pay attention to how she uses objects. Does she hold her bag or a drink in front of her like a shield? Does she cross her arms over her chest? These aren't just random postures. They are subconscious attempts to create a barrier between you and her. She's telling you, without saying a word, this is my space, please don't cross it. Respecting this signal is crucial. Trying to force physical closeness when she is clearly signaling a need for distance will only make her more uncomfortable and closed off. The space between you is a direct measure of the emotional space she's willing to give. Finally, the sixth silent signal is her touch patterns. This signal is all about how she responds to accidental or casual physical contact. Now, this isn't about you initiating touch. It's about observing her reaction when it happens naturally. For instance, if you're standing close and your arms brush against each other, what does she do? Does she lean into it or even seem to not notice it? That shows a high level of comfort and potentially interest. A relaxed response to casual proximity indicates that she is at ease with you on a physical and emotional level. On the other hand, if she stiffens up, flinches, or immediately pulls away from an accidental touch, that's a clear signal of emotional distance. Her body is instinctively reacting to protect its space because she doesn't feel comfortable or safe enough with you yet. This reaction is almost impossible to control. It's a primal response. So, if her body tenses at the slightest contact, it's a sign that you need to back off and give her more space, both physically and emotionally. Her reaction to touch is a direct litmus test for her comfort level. A relaxed response is a green light. A tense one is a solid red stop sign, so there you have it. Her eye movement, her body orientation, her micro-expressions, her energy shifts, the physical distance she keeps, and her touch patterns. These 6 silent signals are the language she's speaking, even when she's saying nothing at all. Stop getting lost in the words and start paying attention to the real conversation. When you learn to decode these hidden patterns, her psychology becomes an open book. You'll know if she's interested, uncomfortable, open, or closed off. And that, my friends, is the first real step to instantly understanding what's truly on a woman's mind. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into human psychology and communication. We'll see you in the next video.